Yeah. How we doing? My audio and shit might be off a bit, so if it is, I apologise. It'll take us a bit to get into it, but I just wanted to go trucking. So, I've been on it the whole day, man. I think the shit look alright. So. Should be good, I think. Everything look alright to you boys, yeah? Yeah, I'm always live, bro. Yeah, I'm good, bro. Can't complain. Well, I'm trying triple 4K just because I thought, why not? It used to be really stuttery and laggy, so I thought now I know everything's up to date and everything's reinstalled, I'll give it another go, you know? It might take a while to get my audio back and that. What up, bro? You all good? Hey, Ricky. How we doing? Game Pro? Not yet, dude. No, I don't really know what to do yet. I'm gonna put a false firewall in, so if the firewall works out well, then I'll hard floor it. But I'm just gonna get it built. The flooring can wait. To be honest, it doesn't really matter. It'll stand out on stream a little bit, but you know, it can wait. You think my voice could go up a little bit? Well, I can bring the game down. I can't take my voice up anymore. I'm so in the red, it's unreal. The game's quiet, is it? Audio for you is almost too loud. The game is too quiet. Really? The game's fucking loud, bro. If I put the game up anymore, it'll be louder than my voice. A click or two down. So, right, hang on a sec, because there's 3 conversations going on. It's either my voice is too quiet or too loud, or the game's too loud or too quiet. Which one is it? Yeah, I mean, my voice is peaking right into the red, and the game's in the red as well. Hey, Ghost, yeah, you can answer it. Go for it, bro. Everything I use is on a USB hub. I have no USBs going to the computer. Everything I use is on an expensive USB hub. Sounds alright. Right, that's fine. Maybe I'm speaking a bit quiet, but we'll see. This keystone watches a lot. I'm just trying to work out what keystone means. Is the game too quiet or am I too quiet? Depends what USB hub you're using. My USB hub's £120. It's full powered. It's £120, 16 port hub made out of metal. So it depends what you're trying to use. If you're trying to use a little £3 hub, then it's probably not going to work. Oh yeah, I'm good. Spent the day wiping the computer, so looks good in 4K though. I'll end up going back to 2K I think, but you know, it looks good. Yeah, Ghost, that'll be why. You need a good. The shittest USB hub I would recommend would be an Anker, which is about £50. But it's got to be powered, has to be powered. Hiya Ash, how you doing, bro? Yeah, Keystone, can you just answer the question, bro, if you don't mind? You never told me which was quiet or loud. You watch a lot, bro, so I'd rather you just tell me if my voice is too loud or my game's too loud. I'd just rather you tell me. Yeah, it was the weekend was quite good, but today's just been wiping PC all day, so I've been on it since about 11 o'clock this morning, so it's been a, you know, not a nightmare, but it's not, it's, you know what it's like. It's one of the reasons I put it off for so long. Soft for me, a game sounds great, right. So for me, what you would say is game down to have a louder voice. But you need a powered USB hub because you're running powered devices like Steam wheels and that. Yeah, it's probably just me talking a bit quiet. I'll turn the game down a bit. I can't really go any harder with the mic. I've redone all my mic settings and I really can't go any harder, so I'll bring the game down a little bit if need be. I can't do not much. It's, you've got this or you've got this. That's half a notch. So I can't really do not a lot. It's either that or half a notch. Like, I can't tweak it. You got to remember, I'm on a stream PC, so all the sound comes in one lump. So I can't just turn it down in OBS. It's not how it works. My voice and my game comes through the stream PC in one lug. You know. Personally, for me, I'm really loud now and the game's very quiet. Just personally, that's what I'm seeing on the OBS, but I can't hear it, so. But yeah, that's about oh, fuck me. Yeah, where it is now is about half where it normally is. So the game's normally sitting at about -10 and it's now sitting at like -22, so personally I think that the game's too quiet, but it's personal preference. If you guys think that's where it's at, we'll leave it there. I know, this is it. I set it up where it was because I kept the sound profile. Yeah, so that's about where it was. Yeah, I downloaded the sound profile and just put that in, so it's exactly the same as it was, but obviously everybody's going to say it's different, so the only thing that should be different is I redid the EQs on my voice. My voice might sound a little bit different, but we'll see how it goes. Can always turn it down a bit more. I've just been wiping the PC all day, bro. So literally I've just got it going again now. So I've got the multiplayer side of it still to do, but I've also got the server to build as well. So I'll probably tackle that tomorrow. Tonight was just to make sure everything's working. It's working really well. I mean, doesn't seem laggy or anything. I've got it in triple 4K right now. It should really put it back in 2K, but it runs well on 4K on single. If I didn't do multiplayer, I would just run 4K all the time. Hiya Vibes, how you doing? I'm going well. Yeah, the good thing is the PC's got everything up to date now. Got the chipset drivers in, graphics drivers, everything's good, so we're sitting pretty right now. Locked at 60 FPS on 93% GPU usage, so not bad with rain on. Best settings for ATS, you have an i9 12900 and a 5070. I have 4K single screen. It's personal preference, bro. I mean, CPU wise, you're not too bad. Give me a gear, bro. Where's my gears at? There we go. But like GPU, obviously, you're trying to run 4K on a non-4K graphics card. So, you'll get what you can get. Just tweak it, bro. Try and figure out what frame rate you're looking for and just go for it, you know. Just bear in mind with 4K, obviously the CPU usage is a lot higher running 4K, and obviously the game only has one CPU core available, so you know you're asking for trouble really. But and obviously VRAM as well, you know. Yeah, just play with it, bro, you'll get it. What size 4K panel are you on? $32? Oh fucking hell. I'd be cranking it on 2K, me. I'd just put it on 2K, 400% scale and turn everything up, absolutely max it out and enjoy it. What's happening? I'm good, bro. Yeah, chilling. Everything seems to be, fingers crossed, okay. Yeah, the game looks pretty nice. Everything we've reinstalled pretty simply. I like it because you can see the truck in the puddles, you know, which is pretty gangster. Ah, nice. I would. Yeah, add 400% scaling. You can go in the config and change all your reflections and that's a custom. I mean, you could crank the shit out of it. I've got my reflections set to custom right now. And don't get me wrong, mine doesn't look amazing, but it doesn't look bad. No, that's a screen. I'm on triple 65-inch screens, bro, so it's just screen. And it means every time I change truck, I get a new dashboard, which is what I love. It's one of my favourite parts about my setup. Yeah, it is, bro. Plan ever building up. Oh, I would love to. I would love to. So, tattoo wise, I wanted to go 2 full sleeves, hands and neck. That's it. That's all I want. think my chat might have froze. Sorry, boys. Hang on a sec. I'll just try and get some chat for you. I need fuel anyway, at least I'll get fuel and then we'll sort the chat out. My bad. I don't know why it's froze, like. Tell you what, one thing I absolutely love about having a stream PC, man, is when you wipe the computer, you don't have to fuck about with any of that shit, which is nice. The keyboard died, so it's on the floor charging. I've had a right nightmare. $4.85 in Mexico. Holy shit. Right, fill that baby up. So I need Twitch chat. Hang on. Pop that out. So let's dump the multi-chat for now. Stick you in here. We've spent about 4 days trying to get out of Mexico, bro. It's fucking a nightmare. Jake brake. Engine brake. It's not like a blowjob button or anything like that. It's not special. It'd be cool if it was, though. Sorted. Yeah, so tomorrow, I think tomorrow I'm gonna tackle the server tomorrow. Alright, Chris, enjoy, brother. Enjoy, my man. Have fun. Hi, Andrew. How you doing, bro? Yeah, this is the passenger seat actually here, yes. No, American trucks, you float gears, you don't use the clutch. So it may look like I'm shifting without the clutch, right? But just to give you some idea, you can't just shift. It won't let you. Right, and I also can't put the clutch in and shift either. It won't work. The only time the clutch will work is if you stop. You'll hear it go into gear. So that's in gear, that's clutch in. And once you're moving, you have to float the gears, and there's like a knack to it. I might make it look easy, but it's not as easy as it looks. Yo, cheers for the sub there, brother. Hell yeah. Big 2 month. Get up there. Appreciate you, bro. How you doing? Yeah, well, obviously we'll have our server up this week. I'll get it sorted this week. I've got no server mods or anything myself either. I've got to start again. So I thought, well, it's one of the reasons I wiped the PC. I've got to build the server anyway, so I may as well start again. And I'm going to build a server on my laptop so I can update it easy. Just so if it goes down for whatever reason, I can update it while I'm having my tea or something, you know. I don't have to turn the rig on every time, you know. I think it'll work out better personally. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Bought the P, yeah, nice. Yeah, I won't be running the hater build. I don't think we need a free Pete in there when we're running all paid mods anyway, you know. What's left on there, are we? We can have a sleep. I like sleeping in Mexico because I like driving in the daytime, you know. Yeah, no, I get you. I know, I need to put a starter, I need to put like 100k starter profile together for people so they can just bang that in and get straight in a truck, you know. I will do that if I get time. Still means you gotta lend money to get a trailer and lend money to move on, you know. So I don't think it's too bad. $25 paid. Get up. Yeah, what up, Chris? You all good? I'm good, bro. Yeah, Kyle. I've spent the day wiping the PC today, so one of them jobs you don't want to do. One of them like stressful jobs, you know. So well, we got there in the end. She's all done now. Well, there's still stuff to do. There's all, you know what I mean. Southern Skin and Light Park, yeah, it's gangster. I kind of want to put it on the server, but I don't want to make everyone have to spend $10, you know. What a dickhead. I just drove into my trailer. Ah, it's good to be back. There we go. This is like a busy low frame rate town. I'll see what I go down to, because normally through like places like here I'd be into the 20s, like So I'm on 100% GPU usage, but I'm still up there on the frame rate, so definitely feels smoother though. Even using the PC, I was like, feels rapid, bro. It's like bang, 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 like everything just works. It's bad when your old 750 Ti PC feels faster than your 4090. You know something's not right. How have you been today, Kyle? All good, dude? Yeah, well, I've got a little bit of negative news on the new rig build, unfortunately. So I've got everything I can ordered at the minute, but the aluminium still hasn't been shipped. It says it's going to be here about the 4th, but I don't think it is, because it hasn't even been shipped yet. So I think that's gonna be what's gonna hold us back, you know. But we'll see how it goes. Got the missus here tonight as well. She's still gaming. She should be in bed. She's having a whale of a time living her best life at the minute, she is. Oh. I knew there was something I was meant to do. I may need to tighten that up. Can you make a crash? Yeah, you can crash. I can't afford to crash, but you can. Hate this game that you have to change the weather manually. No, you don't. What do you mean? Manually change the weather? What? No, it changes itself. I don't think I've got anything to get this wheel cap out with. Ugh. Yeah. It's fucking in there, isn't it? I don't want to like break me now. Ugh. Fuck. Hang on. Oh, I need a drill and all that. I'll be 2 seconds. It's alright. I was meant to do it yesterday, but I forgot. My bad. I've never heard of that one before. You have to manually change your weather. That's crazy. No, it changes. I've never changed mine. My rain's on 15%. My weather's always different. 6 o'clock in the morning right now for me. I think maybe you're not playing long enough, but it definitely does change. Hey up Biggs, how you doing? Gucci I hope, Gucci I hope. Yeah, we're chilling bro, can't complain. Weekend was good, just a lot of trucking dude, like awful lot of trucking, and then today I wiped the computer, so just all that sort of fucking about, you know, messing about, getting everything back up and, you know. The new NVIDIA update, I don't know what the difference is. I am on the newest because I just downloaded it today. I actually put the NVIDIA app in, which I don't normally do, but I just threw it in to make life easier. Oh no, I'm on like 53 frames right now. Wow, I enjoy it bro, I wish I could get that. Yeah, I'm on like 53, 54, I'm on 100% GPU usage, so that's all she wrote. What do you mean there, sorry Biggs? What settings do I need to change? Just tell us what to change, bro. I'll change it. No, it's a free mod. It's from Reformer on Truckee. Just go to Truckee and download it. It's completely free, bro. Completely free. Absolutely cost nothing. Yep, on Truckee, yeah. You need Reformer Mega Resources and then you need Reformer. Completely free. How much was the setup? If you were to rebuy it, you're probably looking about 9.4. Without the computer and the screens, about 3.4. Roughly. But how much I've spent, I have no idea. In the global settings I put my smooth motion and that was it for me. Okay. Was that the only setting you changed, or smooth motion? I'll have to give it a go. I don't even know what it does. See, on mine, I'll be honest, I don't know how I would get any more frames without a game engine update. And the only reason I'm saying this is, like, now is a great thing, but when I drove into here, I was on like 53 frames and 100% GPU usage. So there's no more GPU left. Like, that's it. Do you know what I mean? Whereas now I'm on 40% GPU usage and I'm getting 49 frames, and that's where the CPU bottleneck comes in, unfortunately. Yeah, what are you running, bro? Are you running what, 1440p triples, or what are you running, Biggs? Yeah, it is going to console, yeah. My CPU, currently it'll be at 100%, I would imagine. I haven't got it open, but one core will be at 100%. As soon as you see like 50% GPU usage and low frames, you know that one of the CPU cores is pinned at 100%. Right, okay. Hell yeah, bro. AliExpress, bro, indicator stocks. There's tons of them on there, bro. Oh, you're good, Ivan. I'm on a 70. I'm on a 7800 X3D. Soon to be a 9800 X3D, but the game only supports one core, you see. So it's single core performance only. So when you're trying to do 4K with that, it's bad. Like out here, it's fine. Just when you get into the towns, you'll notice your GPU usage comes down with your frame rate, but your GPU usage comes down as well. It's weird. So you know it's a bottleneck. Like, a good way of showing it, right? When I drove into that town, I was at 100% GPU usage, and I was getting like 57 frames, right? So that's the GPU is flat out. Exactly what it should be doing. Great. But then when we drove into the town, I dropped to 49 frames, so we only dropped 10 frames. But I also dropped GPU usage, so my usage went from 100 to around about 40, 50-ish. And I'm only getting 45 frames, so you know that your CPU's locked, and your CPU can't give any more because of the game, therefore your GPU can't ramp up. So the towns and that are a very CPU heavy based section. So as soon as it wants more CPU, it can't, and then it caps the GPU and it can't go any higher. Ah, nice. Were you on a 7800 or were you on a 7800 X3D? Because there is quite a big gap in them. Uh, 65 inches, yeah. That'll give you a slightly better idea. Yeah. Ah, okay, 50-90 as well, nice. So you saw a good step in the game, did you? That's good to hear, man. I mean, I think with the game the way it is, I would expect to see a good step, personally. Even though the 7800 X3D is a great chip. But I really want the 7800 X3D for my desk, you see, so... How's the dust? Oh, none. Very little, really. I don't really... There's nothing in here to create dust. You need an air purifier. Yeah, it's something I've never had. I've never had an air purifier before. Ever. Just, it's not a dusty room, really. A living room gets dusty, like. Yeah, you do need to put them in the correct order, bro, that's all. Yeah. Well, that's where I'm in the countryside as well, so... My living room, kitchen and all that gets bad, but in here, it's really not that bad. But the door's shut all the time, like right now. Every day, the door's never open. No windows, no doors. Doors always closed, windows always closed. I don't use any spray air freshener in the house. You'll tend to find, if you're dealing with a lot of dust, it'll be someone who uses a lot of airborne spray, which I've never used. Gets everywhere. Mainly them jitters with the traffic mods, cities, it did help. Nice. I haven't really had any stutters, like big stutters today at all, since the wipe. Been a huge difference. I'm not like fully maxed out. I've got, so right now we're running 200% scale and everything else maxed out. We're running triple 4K and we're running the custom reflections. Yeah, we've got the reflections on 3. And we've got obviously two graphics mods in, running triple 4K, and it's running really well. I must admit, it's definitely running better than it was. Obviously I run a lot of mods, which doesn't help. I run 210 mods on this profile, but graphically, I mean, it looks phenomenal. Yeah, it really does. Yeah, very, very, very happy. I think I'll probably go back to triple 2K, just because the multiplayer runs like shit on 4K. 60, yeah, I've got these are 120, but I ain't gonna try and get it. Right now we're locked at 60. I'm at 80% GPU usage, so it's probably about 100 frames here, I would say. I can turn VSync off if you want me to see what actual frames I'm getting. I've been down to 48 back there in the town, but if I can stay above 30, I'd be happy. I'd stay on 4K all the time. Some of the heavy towns, I really don't mind going down to 30 frames. I don't really, I'll be honest, I'm a bit of a 4K nerd, but on this game, I'd happily do 2K. I've done 2K for the past 2 years. It isn't a massive difference, not if you put your settings correct. There really isn't. So I'm only talking about this game. Like if you tweak your settings to suit what you like in 4K, and you go an absolute crank. If you go and crank 2K, it's hard to tell a difference. I want to say it's really noticeable. It really isn't. I tell you what is noticeable, Farm Sim, dreadful on 2K. iRacing, terrible on 2K. Anything else other than this, and even ETS2 looks shit on 2K. Anything other than this game, I wouldn't play it, but on here, it's so, honestly, It's scary, like 400% scale and fully cranked 2K looks very, very minimally noticeable. Mainly like the distances and that, like right now that sign's really sharp. You lose it a little bit, but oh no, we're talking 2K at big size, sorry. Before we talk about a debate, we're talking about 2K on 4K big screens. What we're talking about. It's what me and Jakey were having a chat about. What size are you on, Jakey? 55s is it, or 65s? Yeah, just seeing as though it's running so well, I am actually generally interested to see what sort of frames we're knocking out on a native 4K. See, if I only ran single player, I would happily, if I only ran single, I would generally happily run 444 all the time. But because I run a lot of multiplayer, it's dreadful. It really is. Might need to restart the game, I think. Is the only downside. You're on 65s, nice. You'll be on a good spec 65 though, I'd imagine, with 50-90 money in your pocket. Awesome, dude. Yeah, I mean, for the last, like, all the streams I've done over the last 2 years have all been in 2K. And it's quite scary how good it looks, to be honest. It shouldn't look that good. Why aren't you going to unlock? Doesn't want to do it. Think I might have to restart my game, which I ain't willing to do, so I'm just going to keep it on. But I would say, like, out here, I'm going to probably be pushing 100, 120, I think. It's around about there, because right now I'm on 60% GPU usage. I locked at 60 frames, so out here there's no like CPU bottleneck, so frame rate out here would be clean. So you must, Jakey, you must lock it. What do you lock at? Do you lock at 120, is it? Hey, it's Richie, how you doing, brother? Ah, we're chilling tonight, mate. Pleased to be back on. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. I'm good, Twitchy. You keeping all right, dude? I hope. ATS Steam's on. Oh, the Steam sale's on, is it? Hell yeah. Evening, Rexy. How we doing, my bro? All Gucci, dude. Had a whole day of wiping the PC. So step number 2 is to get set up with the multiplayer, because I've got no multiplayer mods in right now. So yeah, step 2 will be multiplayer mods. You lock at 144, doesn't dip unless I'm in a city yet. With the right BIOS set up, I'm getting right. Nice, dude. Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, to be fair though, you should be getting it. Is that on TVs? You know, you're on monitors. You must be on TVs, I would think. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, done a full wipe. Running really well. Like some of the areas I've been through, even when I'm dipping, I'm not like chugging to a stop, you know. It was running like spunk, it really was. It was terrible. No, he's took it down for a week. He's had enough of it. So we're gonna put one up through my end. So I'll get it sorted. I'm gonna do that tomorrow, I think. Stayed home today. Wasn't feeling great. Oh shit. Everything all right? Or just you just come onto your period or something? And the perspective, my dips was 250. Personally, I got a 30 uplift. Wow. Wow. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, just do exclamation point tip. Send us over the money and I'll order one right now. Wow. That's good, dude. Hell yeah. So you're stating that if I went down that route, I'd probably get away with running triple 4K. Because I don't want to go 120 frames, because the stream can't see it anyway. So I'm happy if I could get 60. What mods are you running, bro? Do you run a lot of mods? And do you run any graphical mods, or do you not bother? Also, other question, if you are on TVs, which I'm assuming you are, do you not find that 120 looks better than 144? Genuine question. Oh, Fee, I was joking. No, I do touch the config a bit. I mean, I'm running stage 3 reflections right now, which is very heavy. So I've got my config fully cranked. It looks lovely, like. Yeah, it looks real good. I don't mind changing it a little bit. I mean, I'll be honest, I haven't had any stutters tonight. The only time I get big boy stutters is multiplayer. So, unfortunately, I would imagine even Jakey would have a nightmare in multiplayer, so... But, yeah, I mean, night and day, like, running different than it was. I knew it was ready for a wipe. It was feeling so sluggish. Plus expansion. Went down on traffic mods, yes TVs, I don't really notice the 120 thingy, to be honest. Yeah. So, the reason I'm asking is because you're on a 5090 top end GPU, you're on TV, so you're going to lose a little bit of performance, right? But, I don't know if you know, the overdrive on a TV is just fake. Like, obviously it's there, but it isn't. So the native panel on a TV will be 120, more than likely. So, like my TVs are 120, but they have the 144 capability. So honestly, when you get a chance, put it in native 120, and just, I'll be interested if you feel like it's any smoother. I know it's already smooth for you, but... I mean... If it ran like this on multiplayer, bro, I'd run this all day. Like, if 4K ran this good on MP, it's just a lot of the boys are turning the game down for 4K. They're all running like 100% scaling and no anti-aliasing and all that shit. And I'm like, nah, I'm a graphics whore, bro. I need it there, you know. It looks good right now though. Holy. Hiya Odin, how you doing? You big lesbian, what you saying? Can't wait to get out of here, bro. My missus still gaming, does anyone know? I wonder if she's still gaming. You can't move in here, you know. You can't. Yeah, MP gets me as well. Still fine, but not lovely as... Yeah. I know, this is where I'm at, you see. Because I swap between MP and single player so much. I need that kind of like... that middle ground. You know what I mean? So what I was hoping was... I was hoping if I could leave it where it is now, run the 9800 X3D, and it would lock me at 60 on both, kind of, you know what I mean? Just not turn it up anymore on single, but you know what I mean? But to be honest, the 1440p looks good as well, so I'm really not that bothered. Even on 1440p, I have to turn it down on multiplayer. I still have to turn all the anti-aliasing down. It runs like spunk. I don't think it will now. The game feels way different than it did. Way different. And I did make the big boy mistake of, I don't think I had the chipset drivers in, either in or properly. And with the 3D chips, you do need the chipset drivers. So we may notice some difference. Twitchy, me and we're talking about 65, so we're talking about big boy shit. Take your little screens, bro, and go and sit down there. Hi TJ, all good, bro? You haven't got a pregnant again, have you? Hiya Kyle Bob, what you saying, brother? Chilling, dude. Cannot complain. Yeah, so you reckon with a 9800 X3D, Jakey, I should be able to pull 60 frames with a 4090? You've got me tweaking now, bro. I've got my new rig to build first, though. I'll get the new rig built first. I'm in a good mood today. I haven't even been late or anything. I'm just generally in a good mood. Good lad. TJ, I heard dry humping's quite a safe way of doing it. You still get a bit of action, but no chance of impregnation. First halt of Mexico, thank you for your help. Can't seem to load any external. I have no idea. I don't run external. Never in my life. Oh, I'll tell you what I'm going to do on the server though. I'm going to run the ATS expansion cargo mod. I have no idea if that'll work, but it might give us some extra decent jobs, so I'm going to run it. They do. Yeah, they have what is it, the ATNOP/472Q cargo mod or something like that. Yeah, so I don't read very well. If it's got photos and boobs and that, I read really well, but If there's no pictures, I don't much. If you actually go to the ADS expansion page on Truckee, it's literally in the description, bro. They posted a link. Well, currently my server's based in Europe, but unfortunately over the years of trucking with a lot of Americans won't join the server if their ping's high. They're just unhappy about it, they hate it, and they'll just fuck off. So we have to deal with the shit ping. So I'm gonna move my Europe server to America, and we'll just have to deal with the high ping. Yeah, mate, it's been about 3 years since I played on a European-based server. I went on my test server the other day and I was like, yo, this is smooth. Like, this is gangster. I was getting like 12 ping, it was great. Nice, Jakey. I appreciate that, dude. I don't even know how much the 9800 X3D is at the minute, but I've got my rig to pay for first before we do anything. Babe, if you're going for a smoke, let me know when. I'll come and say night and that. 200% scaling, but I've also got the config cranked, so I've got the reflections on custom and something else, I think. Yeah, something else, can't remember, but yeah, I've definitely got the reflections turned up. I think I'm on 3 on the reflections in the config. They look good though. Oh yeah, baby. I know, well I paid $280 for me 7800 X3D. Gangster chip for that money, but the 98 wasn't out then, so I didn't really have another option. What scaling are you at, like, bro, if you don't mind me asking? £470 right now. Holy shit. That's doable. That's doable. Well, it depends how many. It depends how much you guys watched, if it's doable or not. I could split that over 2 months. Take 250 out of next month and 250 out of the month after. Done. Easy. Yeah, the bit that hits me is I don't sell my old stuff. It all gets passed down into the other PCs, so that's where I get fucked a little bit. What did the missus say there? Just about to go. Oh, okay. Let me get parked up. You're on the 150, are you? Yeah. Don't forget though, bro. Like you're probably on a better board than me. You're on obviously a higher spec GPU. You've probably got more RAM than me. So yeah, you probably got an overall better system, you know what I mean? But all I'm looking for is you know, the problem is I can't turn shit down. As soon as I turn it down, I'm like, I need 4K to look as good as 2K maxed out. So there is a few places you can kind of style it back, but we're also running JBX and PNG, which they are quite heavy in. So, I mean, if it ran like this all the time, I'd be happy, bro. Like, super smooth tonight. Super smooth. No complaints right now. If it crashes, it means you're changing the wrong reflections, bro. It's not crashing because of hardware, it's crashing because you're changing the config file incorrectly. That's all. Have you got much modified in your config file, have you, Jakey, or not? It's not reflection scale, is it? I don't think. Can't remember. Oh, my first stutter. Motherboard is a beast. Nice. Yeah, well, I've got a good board in mine, actually. The Rampage is about 450 quid, the board. It's a good board, like, to be fair. I'm running 64 gig of RAM just for farm sim, because it does help. It's a good spec, like. I mean, the board's a really good board. Yeah, my stream PC's got 128 gig of RAM in it. That was me dad, that. It's like, oh, it's got to be better. I'm like, you don't need 128 gig of RAM, bro. Fuck me. Yeah, I mean, obviously, even on the locked on like the 140, I imagine you still have the odd stutter occasionally in certain modded areas, I would think. ADS expansion seems to get me the most. But the only thing I have done away with, if I'm honest, is I scrapped all my traffic mods altogether now. I'll be honest, right, I've not been running traffic mods now for, fuck me, probably a month or two. And honestly, I'm not happy about it or against it. The traffic in the game is completely standard in the config. Feels fine. I honestly have no complaints. Like a little bit more than its perfect smoothness. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, so the desk build behind me, no, this is a stream PC, that's what we're streaming off right now. This PC is in need of a new chip. So I want to move the 7800X3D out of here and bang it in here. Get rid of the old i9. So that's kind of the reason I want to go down the 9800 anyway. So I ain't going to buy a new top of the range chip for that because I don't use it that often, but I want to have it updated, you know. So it's just one of them things, really. Right, I'm just going to go and have a smoke with the missus before she goes to bed. I'll leave yous on the outside, huh? There you go. Oft, mate. So clean, bro. Oh, yeah. Sorted. CPU is on the way. Appreciate the heads up there, chat. Thank you. Jobs are good. I've been umming and ahhing about it for ages, so I just thought I'll have a look and see if I can put it through one of the buy now pay laters, and yeah, done. CPU will be here on Wednesday. Moving forward with the simulator, boys. Get up. Hey Jakey, if you're still here, I appreciate the heads up there, bro. Thank you. Yep, it'll be here Wednesday. So, long story short, obviously for big things I try and split them over monthly stuff, and I pay them out. I pay from what I make on the business, you see. So we don't make that much, but if I do it over like 12 months, I can do like, in the next couple of months I'll do 200 one month, 200 the next. It's paid for. Got it for $3.98, so over 12 months interest free, so man, easy. I've got the rig to pay for over the next 2 months so far, so the rig's on 4 months, so that needs paying first. So, and then we'll get the CPU next. But to be honest, it's not. It's nothing to worry about for me really. £50 a month over, you know, over a few months I'll soon have it paid for. But yeah, fuck it. You only live once. And I tell you what, if it runs as good as this, with an extra 10 frames, I'd be happy, to be honest. Because this looks insane, bro. Oh, engine malfunction. Come on, girl. I won't do the desk upgrade yet, but I've got 32 gig of RAM laid there, DDR5 that I don't use, so the desk will literally need a block and a motherboard, so I ain't got to worry about that. So I'll just stick the 7800 X3D to one side, and then that'll go in one of the other computers at some point. Yeah, I just ordered it while I was having a smoke. I don't overclock, bro. I've never overclocked. This isn't even overclocked. Completely stock. It's on the extreme profile, just on the motherboard, but it's completely stock. The Intel stuff I used to overclock. So like me 10900K is sitting at like 5.6 gigahertz. It runs really well. I'll end up just running it stock, I would imagine. We'll see if we see much improvement. Hell yeah. Smooth motion on in the video app. Tried it earlier and managed. Got a massive. Yeah, a few people have said this. Is it just in the general thing? Is it? Should we go and turn it on and see what happens? Jake, is that, are you running smooth motion on your 5090, are you? Loads of people have mentioned it today. I mean, currently we're doing fine. I mean, I'm probably sitting around about 100, 110. Super smooth. Like, best mice shit's ever run, really, I would say. Yeah, catch you later, Fee. Much love. It must just be in the global settings, is it, Jacko? I'll be honest, all I was wanting to get rid of was the constant micro stutters all the time. Cash, honestly, a save overclock is worth it, but yeah, it's just something I don't really understand, bro, because I can't read and write very well. I got on with it okay with the Intel stuff because a few people showed me, but I am not very confident at it, to be honest, so I tend to just leave it alone. The other problem is I use me shit a lot. So we average around 200 to 250 hours a month, you know, pretty much under full load. So it's one of them, like, I don't know, just in my brain I'm like, this computer is my work van, so I need it to last, you know. Yeah, currently it's smooth as fuck. Right. Yeah, aka fake frames, yep. I don't like DLSS or frame general personally. I always find there's a lot of ghosting and that. Hiya Morgan, how you doing, bro? Ah, the KW dash is lovely. Yeah, it fits really nice in my setup as well. Lovely. I definitely don't hate it. So I take it you don't use it, Jakey, no? Not your cup of tea. It depends how well it's implemented, you know? Right. I can give it a try. I'll be honest, I don't really need any more frames. Smoothness wise, I mean, it's rock solid at the minute. Super clean. We had a little drop down to 40 earlier, but it wasn't like a drop, it was just, I looked and it was at 40, you know. You got to remember, some of my stutters are due to error logging as well, because I use a lot of mods. We're on 210 mods on this profile, so... Yeah. Right. No, like even Farm Sim, I can't get away with it, bro. War Thunder, Farm Sim and that. I can see it. It just does me tits in. Oh, mate, don't. I come from the old school, like, don't get me wrong, I ain't that old, but I come from the older, you know, where horsepower was horsepower, you know? Spend money, you get horsepower. I miss that, bro. I remember putting my second 1080 Ti in on games that actually supported it, and the fucking frame rates were just... monitors just didn't support the frames. I mean, I ran 2 EVGA for the Win 3 cards, and fuck me, it was monstrous power. Like, monstrous. You went in a game that supported the SLI, and oh my god, it was... CPUs couldn't keep up with it. It was just insane. I know, on Farm Sim you drop a bale, and because of DLSS and that, it drops 2 bales. It looks like it. I'm like, fuck's going on here, bro? I've just spat 4 bales out. Oh, the good old days when you could just hammer it, bro. So sick. Oh yeah. Yeah, the server lag is bad. I don't think I'll ever get away unless I'm just gonna throw money at it, and like I'd rather get my CPU and my rig instead of just trying to get half a 5090. So like personally, like I think with the I'm gonna have to find a middle ground with the multiplayer, but I think it will just have to be a 1440p job. So, but if I can get my single player cranked on 4K and get it to run smooth like this, which it is, then I should just be able to swap to 2K and leave the settings alone. So crank 2K online and then crank 4K, you know what I mean? Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, just think back, right? So I'm from the 90s, right? So I'm from the era of the internet just being usable at home, computers being affordable-ish at home, and, you know, mobile phones, you know, to the point where you could text photos to each other just. You know, so if you look back in the 90s, right? So you're looking at 20-ish, 20 to 25 years ago, let's go back to 2000-ish. You think of someone taking your computer in your house, right? Taking like your computer, taking your calculator, taking the wired phone on the wall, you know, taking, well, we didn't even have sat-nav in the cars, but taking your map, you know, all the shit you can think of, your digital camera, taking all that and banging it in something the size of that's smaller than most girls' purses, you know. It's like, it's mental. So it's only 20 years when you think about it, 25 years. No. So it's put another 25 year on it, it'd be terrifying where it's going to end up. What's my screens look like today on stream? Okay, they look sharp and that. Ish. Yeah, well, we had, my dad was, well, it's where I get it from. My dad was ridiculous. Always wanted to be into everything. Anything and everything that was technical. he had to own. So me and my sister were on LAN in our bedrooms at a very, very young age, playing Unreal. And yeah, it was crazy, bro. Absolutely fire until like my mum picked the phone up, you know. Yeah, it's been looking really good at the minute, bro. I'm super, super happy with it. Got that kind of realistic vibe going on. A little bit brighter than full realism, you know. Oh, there was one thing I was going to try earlier as well, because I was talking to Scotty yesterday about settings and all that, and he's still running, well, he's running Vivid. I can't run Vivid with these screens, fuck that, I'd have to pull all the colour out of them. But I was interested, if I go back to a test profile, I wouldn't mind seeing what mine looks like with natural colour, a little bit more ISO. So we're on Trucking 2 now, so let's go to Trucking Day, see what the settings are like. What are we on with here? Wide, no limits, core. Okay, birdie, anti-flicker, 65, so we want a bit more of that. Yeah, it would be about there, I think. Just crank the game up on your monitor. What do you mean, Jacko? Sorry. Oh yeah, that's way more yellow, isn't it? Holy Jesus. Nah, that's not where it's at there, bro. That is not where it's at. That's where it's at, bro. Natural vibes. Not actually much different than the game, really, when you think about it. Very, very close. Trying to get that and that to look the same is so difficult, bro. You have no idea. Yeah, JBX is in, yeah. Oh, it looks so good right now. I mean, the problem is, like Scotty's finding, it always looks good for me. Like, in my eyes, it looks fucking gangster. But trying to get this to look like what I see is fucking a nightmare. This looks really good. 4K is so nice, though. It's like, I wish the 4K was true 4K. I would like to see the science behind it. I honestly don't believe this game even sees true 4K. Just because when I load up like 4K on iRacing or, you know, some Bonnie game like, even like War Thunder, and something that's really heavily supported, heavily optimized and runs like fucking butter. And you can see the difference. You look at 2K, you're looking at it closely, and then you put the 4K on, you're looking at it close, and you're like, fucking hell. I don't get that with this at all. Like, not at all. There's a little bit of sharpening. I mean, it's nowhere near as what it should be. Have I tried? No, I haven't tried 2K streaming. The problem is, I don't own a camera that outputs more than 1080p. So, we could apply for it, and I could try the 2K streaming. I just don't know what benefit it would do on a 1080p camera. Like, I've got a 3090 Ti, 12700 or 12900K CPU, 128 gig of RAM. Like, the stream PCs are stonking good bit of kit, so like it would stream it. I've got 2,000 meg coming in, 2,000 meg coming out, like 2,000 meg down, 2,000 meg up. So like, yeah, I could stream it no problem. I mean, right now, Twitch is running at 8K bit rate because that's what we're locked at. YouTube's running at 50K bit rate, like, which is madness. One thing I like about at the moment is my night times aren't too bad. Like, I feel like that my daytimes look really good and my night times look really good. So like camera wise and streaming wise, I'm super happy with it. Super clean. It's a lot harder to achieve than you would think. Trust me. Trust me. How are we doing on the old chatteroo today? Seems quiet. It is not quiet. Nice. 220 people in chat. Get up there, boys. Something like that. No, 200 people. Sorry, my bad. 200 in. Right, we are going in to get our fat ass weighed. In we go, boys. Yeah, mine got really bright, but it was because I was driving the pizza. So, if you're driving the pizza, either tint the windows or get the fuck out of it. Because mine was super bright. Mine was brighter in the cab than it was out the cab. Super strange. I guarantee, Chris, you're driving the pizza. Starting to fall in love with this Kenny a little bit. Don't tell Rexy, but I tell you what, I ain't gonna sell me Pete for it, don't get me wrong, but I am starting to fall for it a little bit. I think we built this truck to like the standard that I like, and we never drove it. Built it, made it look gangster, and then parked it. So it's really nice to get some use out of it. Right, what are we saying here? So 297 miles to go, 5 hours on the board. We could sleep. Do you want to sleep, chat? What do you reckon? Sleep or no sleep? We normally have a little bit of a rule in chat that we don't drive in Mexico in the dark. We only do daytime driving if we can. Hey, Camararo, cheers for the sub, dude. Camaro, that's the word I was looking for in my little brain. Right, key out. Sleep. Bit of that. Bang that bad unit off. Done. Oh, you slag. Got to stop saying that word. Fell right on me sound, so if me engine's changed, I'm sorry. Fucking decked it. What a dick. Oh, right. Is my keyboard charged enough that I don't need to run in the footwell anymore? That would be great. How much charge you got, bro? She's in the yellow. Should be alright. Super gangster. Oh, there was a guy asking to have a look at the truck earlier as well, so let's have a look at that. When I rebuild this rig, I must put permanent charge points in for everything. I don't need to keep. I've got one charger between like 40 devices at the minute. It's terrible. 6 o'clock in the morning, so we'll go with 40 in the cab. Beautiful. Key in, truck on. You guys want to have a nosy at the truck before we go? So let's have a little nosy. A bit of that. It's shared out though. I can't show you the truck if it's not aired out. That's just gay, innit? There we go. Now it should be aired out. There she is, boys. Super clean. 6 in the morning. Clean little Kenny. We were meant to rebuild this truck. However, I put a number plate on it and put a new grill on it, and I don't really know what I would change. If I'm honestly, brutally honest, until I drive it a bit more, I honestly don't know. She's got watermelons on. Not a big fan of the horns, and I think the horn sounds crap. Ah, she's alright. So, yeah, it's clean, man. Oh, mate, look at the reflection in the tank, though. Oh, boy. Now that's clean. Get up. Oh, look at the chrome. Holy. She's a unit, bro. We are starting to get a fleet of shore trucks. Right, what we hauling, boys? Big 9R. Big 9R. Oh, look at the dirt on the tracks. That's clean. Oh, yeah. How's the trailer looking? Trailer needs some new shoes at some point. Clean, though. Very, very clean. Hell yeah. Done 70k miles in the Killer. Just got the freighter shaker. Yeah, we need to rebuild our freighter shaker. Financially, we're skinned. Same as real life. Try and be as real as possible, you know. I just match this to my real life. So, I do, yeah. That's my Rogers trailer. Yeah, this is the Rogers Lowboy. So that's my trailer. My truck. Absolutely clean. We've got about 4 trucks in the fleet now. 4 or 5 trucks, I think. Super fire. Loving this profile. If I didn't have friends, I'd just multiplayer. I'd just single player it all day, man, you know. I absolutely love the single life. I was laughing like, cause when it was the last week or something, I was umming and ahhing about buying a new CPU. Umming and ahhing. When I looked, it was like £510. I was like, nah. And then obviously we got talking about rebuilding the simulator, which is what we're doing. Rebuilding the rig, gangster. But that's worked out quite well. That I mean, 400 quid. Interest free for 12 months. Can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with that. So if you did £40 a month over 10 months, that's it paid. Can't go wrong with that. Pinger. So Pinger mods are probably the best lowboys out there for loads. The actual loads are gangster. But the guys are knobhead. I just don't like the company. I spent $300 with them. Ain't a fan. Ain't a fan. Yeah, you can haul tanks and all that on their rail. It's really good, but nah. But yeah, he's probably got the best ones for that type of stuff, you know. I don't know if I'm getting old, right, but I quite like driving the truck with the windows up now. Oh, I should have wiped my computer ages ago. Fuck me. There's so many people in my chat every day going, nah, don't wipe it, it won't make a difference. What a difference. What a difference. Honestly. Absolutely clean. I did turn the anti-aliasing down a little bit on the 4K, because I'll be honest with you, we just don't need it. When you're like doubling your resolution, you just really don't need it. But yeah, that's the only thing I turned down. But we're running 200% scaling. And oh, it looks fucking brilliant. See, if I was Jakey, if it was me, and how good his stuff seems to run, I would have everything fully fucking cranked and just accept the 60 frames. Oh, there's a stutter. I guarantee though, was that a stutter or was it an error log? I reckon, yeah, it was an error log. It was an error log. Just because of how smooth it is, I'm like, I don't think it was a stutter. I think it was an error log. It was an error log. I think running 200 mods, we just got to accept it, haven't we? Nice. Absolutely sick. I realise we do still have a small filter on this. Now major, like. Yeah, still on SimMagic, but I'm on the Evo Pro now. But mate, I won't have anything bad said about that Mini. That Mini's probably the best base I've ever used. For value for money and sheer torque and power, the Mini was great. Honestly, loved it. But yeah, the Evo Pro is really nice. I'd probably take the 60 lock and have it fucking cranked, unless I'm doing a lot of other games. If I'm talking solely trucking here, but yeah, I think I'm a graphics whore, bro. I play 140. I've got monitors on my desk, a 43 and a 48 inch OLED, and I play 140 on them. Most of the time I just lock to 120, but it's a noticeable difference, don't get me wrong, but not in this. You got to remember, like, even on the outside camera, right, on this camera here, I run a trackball mouse. It ain't smooth, bro. I run a trackball mouse. There's no smooth about the mouse at all. So even at 120, like, it's not a nice experience. Don't forget to turn your reflections up in your config, Jakey. What a difference, bro. Game looks fucking gorgeous today. Oh. Oh mate, honest to God, I'm not going to tell you not to go and get a bigger wheel. Like, if you said, oh mate, I've got 20 grand sat, you know, under my couch, go and buy a fucking SimiCube Pro or something, you know what I mean? Like, but in the budget friendly kind of medium spec ground, that Mini's a far better wheel than it should have ever been. It really, honestly, is a far better wheel than it should have ever been. Very, very, very positive. Like, I came from the R9 to that, and it was, I mean, it was such a big noticeable difference. I have noticed that the newer R9s apparently are better, but my R9 was so muddy. Honestly, I don't know how else to explain it. What up, Jordy? How you doing, bro? See you later, Twitchy. Take it easy. Smell you later, bro. Come on, girl. Big power. Let's get it. 225 mile a gang. Been a lovely drive out here. I need to get myself some highway though. I want to get on the straight roads and make some big money. That were the graphics, but to be honest, it looks so good. I don't, yeah. No, well, this is it, innit? As long as you're happy with it, bro. I've wiped it though. We have wiped it on a full wipe, and noticeable difference. I mean, we're on 4K right now, on the same settings I run on 2K, and super sick. Locked at 60, 70% GPU usage. clean. Obviously, we're going to drop in smaller areas, you know. Tempted by the snowy moon. I've thought about it, but if I'm honest, the PNG's new update's coming. I'm just going to wait for that. I think when PNG's new update comes, I'm going to take JBX out and just solely run PNG. Just because I like the realism in the colours. So... But yeah, my shit looks so good right now. Very, very happy. Very content. Oh, we ordered a new CPU as well when I had a smoke. A couple of the boys talked me into it, so... I'm very lucky. I don't have any, like... Well, I say I do now, but I don't really have any debt. The only thing I have debt on is my simulator and my new CPU. That's it. Like, so I am very lucky. Yeah, it was £398, 12 months interest free. So obviously I'll buy it from what we earn on here anyway. So I'm like, well, I can't really buy it this month or next month because we need to pay for the new rig. But other than that, like, we're fine. I'll pay for it over 2 months at some point further on in the year, you know. Yo, big jam in with the raid. Hell yeah, brother. Man's been killing the streaming game. How you doing, Jam? Yeah, well, I'll be honest, I got lucky with me 7800 X3D. I only paid 280 brand spanking new from Curry's or somewhere like that. You know, and it went up. Like, once people knew they were good, it just climbed. Oh, I'm good, Jam. Appreciate you, bro. One of the mods will shout you out, bro. Thank you. Hope you had a fantastic stream, dude, and you've been killing it, bro. Really nice to see you hammering it. Nice to see your numbers going up as well, bro. Congrats. Hope it brings you everything you want, dude. Hell to the yeah. Yeah, GDC hardcore. It's alright, yeah, it's good. It's hard. Personally prefer the classic, just because the lawn thing's a little bit more forgiving. The classic you can get in a truck a bit quicker. The hardcore just makes you grind even more. But the one thing I don't like about GDC is it's more of an owner-operator based thing. It's not really meant to be buying garages and all that. You know, a garage is 100 grand. Sorry, one garage is a mil. Upgrade your garage, it's a mil. And the other thing I'm not a big fan of GDC is the wear and tear is not very good. Like if I look after this truck and I do a lot of driving in it, it'll be an 80-90k service on it, something like that. And it, you know, I might have to put the truck off the road because it's that bad. Where GDC, man, like, your truck can be 100% fucked. It's like 9k to repair it, or 12k or whatever it is. It used to be really good GDC, and then the recent updates, it kind of bollocksed it. You know? So, if you're going to own or operate your heart out, stick with GDC, but if you want to build a company on your single player and have a few different trucks, in my opinion, it's just not where it's at. But it's not to say I'm right or wrong. But I started this profile, we did 70 days on GDC. Yeah, we did 70 days, and I brought, so we started with a limit of 5. We said we would do 5 people. But don't forget the AI's change as well. You don't make a lot. We've got 4 AI working for us. We make about $1,000 a week. So yeah, don't worry about the AI. But at the end of the day, a mil per garage, you ain't getting a new garage. You ain't getting a new garage, so it's a long grind. So on the multiplayer, I do owner-operator only. So if I want to buy a new truck, I don't upgrade my garage. What I do is I sell my truck and I buy a new truck. So that's how I do it on me owner op. I only own one truck. You can have as many trailers as you want, but I don't have any second truck. And it's terrifying, bro. We did 30 days in my Freightliner, and it was gorgeous. And we sold it with 70,000 miles on the clock. And it was heartbreaking. Like, it was hard to sell. Like, I was like, that's terrible. Whereas on here, we use Cooper, which is a little bit more forgiving. So, damages on here, way worse. Garages are cheaper, and the trailers pay a little bit more when you're maxed out. But what I liked about this one was they paid a bit more equally. So, you're still not going to swim in cash. But one of the things I didn't like about the one that's on the multiplayer server and GDC is there's a big gap between Lowboy and, say, Grain. Grain might pay 60 cents a mile, Lowboy might pay $7, $8 a mile. Nobody's going to run anything other than Lowboy. Because why would you drive something that's going to give you 7 times less a mile? You're not. That's what put me off. I love my trailers, I love hauling different shit, really, really enjoy it. That's the bit that put me off. So, yes, I know they're trying to do the whole realistic thing, but trying to talk to 200 people while you're driving isn't realistic, but we're doing it. So, do you know what I mean? The biggest thing I would say with the economy mods is find something you like and find something that suits you as a person. So I use two. I use one in my single and one in my multi. Nice truck, bro. Nice truck. Yeah, it does. It takes a bit. I mean, the biggest thing, like one of the biggest annoyances for me is I've started profiles from scratch so many times over the years now. I don't enjoy quick jobs. Some quick jobs, depending on what trucks you run, don't support sounds. Having to change your field of view every fucking truck you get in isn't realistic. Doesn't feel realistic. You know, so. One of the things I would do is one, get my own truck as fast as possible, which is what we did when we ran GDC Classic. We did about a week with no truck and then got a loan. And then on my multiplayer, I did what Scotty and that did. I just added 100 grand, bought a truck and took the rest of the money out, and then started from that point on. Because you can't get a trailer until level 7 anyway on the economy mod we use. It's about $2 a mile on the trailers-ish on the multiplayer server we play on. About $2 a mile on like flatbeds and stuff, you know, $2 to $4. And but yeah, you've still got to lend the money to get your trailer, and it's still a fucking grind. So, and obviously multiplayer, you've got the lag and you've got the stutter to deal with, you know. Oh no, we're coming up on the next one. Yeah. Well, at the moment, average on the flatbed, we're getting around about 2 to 3 average, is what I'm seeing. Obviously, I'm not maxed out yet on the points, but it's one of them things like this trailer on this profile, right? Because this profile pays quite a lot on low boys, right? So if I click on the map, it'll show $13 a mile, right? Mad, right? $13 a mile. I've been hauling this trailer for 120 days and never picked a job up at 13 a mile. Never actually been in the area. This one we normally pull around about 8. So just don't take that number that you see to put you off too much, because the chances of you being in the area to take it is very rare, you know. You getting happy with your stream and that now, Jam? You got moved into your sort of your new dash and all that? Oh, my shit's looking great today, bro. What a fucking difference with a PC wipe. I've gone from a stuttery 30 to 40 frames to a clean, like 60 to 100, completely smooth. And we doubled the resolution. Work that out. Mad. All just from wiping the computer. And updating everything, obviously. You starting a new build? Oh, nice. What are you going for next? Nice. Are you trying to... What are you going to do? Are you going to try and make them swappable, is it? Or what's the kind of plan behind it? Yeah, chrome, nice. Nice. So, out of curiosity, to make a dash, what sort of money are you looking at? If you don't mind me asking. So obviously you got monitors, switches, material, printer, wood equipment, tools, like everything that you use to build it, what you sort of looking at? If you don't mind me asking, just out of curiosity. You have no sort of rough idea, no? I take it you must have 3D printers, do you? Stuff like that. Did you buy the wood cutting machine, or did you know someone with one? Yeah. Yeah. Obviously your first one, with all that added on, would be quite expensive, but obviously then you've got the equipment for later. I understand that. I was just genuinely interested. No good to me, because the stream would just get bored of staring at the same dash all day. One thing my stream loves is changing the shifter, changing the wheel, and getting in a new truck with a new dash. They love it. But I'm also very jealous of the project. I love something to tinker with. You know, like I love messing on with stuff. It might not look like I like DIY stuff, but I came from a huge DIY background. Love it. It's just obviously when my dad passed, I had the funds to get myself a new PC and a screen, so I just went with it. But you say budget build though, if you take into account the 332s, all the stuff you spent on tools and equipment, you could pick up 355s for less than that. Easy. And these were 1800 all in. They're probably even cheaper now. But yeah, I mean, my uncle's on 144 50-inch screens. Gangster they are. Mini LED QLED. Paid $480 each. Under 1500 quid. Like, honestly. So, I know what you're saying though. I do agree, but the whole budget is bullshit, in my opinion. Like, I hear you, but if you take into account everything you spend as a kind of DIY engineer guy, take into account all your drills, all your pieces, all your stuff, because that's a hobby in itself. Your printers, software, whatever you know, you add everything up. Everything. There's no budget, bro. That's like saying I'm on a budget compared to Matt Padlin. Matt Padlin spent 25k plus on his simulator, so mine's budget. Mine's less than half of that with my computer. Technically, I'm on a budget. And mate, I'm not hating on you. I did the same with my push bikes and that. I would see someone with bigger, you know, a Sprinter van and fucking you know, 2 caravans getting pulled along next to it, you know, and I'm like, oh God, I wish you know what I mean? I respect it and I understand it, but your setup will cost more than most people's if you take everything in. And people don't do that. They don't. They'll take in the filament that they've used to print. They'll take a rough cost of the wood that they use to build, and that's it. They don't add nothing else. And I'm like, but if you don't have anything, you've got to add that. I've got stupid amounts of money in DeWalt stuff, because again, when my dad passed, I nearly bought an R16 or go and spend £3 at DeWalt shop. That's what I did. So I tried to collect as much gear as I could, so even though the money had gone, I wanted it to be gone, but also to be usable, you know, and that's what I did. It is crazy, bro. All you gotta take is £100 a month. All you gotta take £100 a month, whether that be on fuel, fast food, crisps, sweets, pop, drink, going out to the cinema, going out for a chippy tea, you know, whatever it is. You spend £100 a month, 20 year, 25 grand. You know, it's crazy. It's £12,000 a year just. Well, it's more than 12. It's like 14 grand a year just gone. That's just £100, and we all waste roughly about that, at least. And if you disagree, bullshit. I disagree with you disagreeing. It's not a lot of money over a 4-week period. It's a scary way to look at it, bro. Honestly, it's a terrifying way to look at it. It really is. I said, my phone bill used to be about £40. It went up to £60, and it's back down to about £48, £50. You know, that's 20 years I paid for that. A month. That's ridiculous. It's like 13, 14 grand. It's on a mobile phone. You know, I know it's not on a mobile phone, but what I'm getting at is when you add all this shit up, it's terrifying, bro. Absolutely terrifying. Yep. You don't smoke, don't drink. 100% agree. The smoking, I kind of disagree, because it isn't expensive to smoke these days, but I know what you mean. I do understand what you're saying. I guarantee I smoke less than you eating fast food or sweets or whatever a month. Guaranteed. Guaranteed you eat and drink more than I smoke a month. On a bad month I spend 30, on a good month 20. On smokes a month. So it ain't bad. One of the reasons I still smoke, because I enjoy it, so and I can afford it, so I'm like, why not? I think at like roughly three-ish £100 a year ain't bad. Yeah, well, like this month I would say probably 20-25, but yeah, around about that. I'm about 2 to 3 packets a month is all I smoke, so it's £10 a pouch, so. Oh, I don't pay like shop numbers for it. Like obviously, if I paid shop numbers, that would be what, £150, £200 a month. So you can keep saying yo, bro, but if you keep saying yo, I'm just gonna ignore you more and more and more. So until one of the we have got a spanner. I know. I don't think we've got any admins in. I don't think. You got anyone that'll jump on YouTube and sort that out? If you don't mind. Oh, you got him before me, you donkey. Nice. Nailed it. I'm working on it, bro. I'm literally got like fucking 200 people in chat. Chill your beans. Oh, more. 250 in chat. Chill your beans, man. I'm trying to do 10 things at once. Calm your titties. How are you doing, Slav? Big famous man in chat. How are you doing? Look, I know some people are offering to help and I really respect it. We've got 500 plus moderators on YouTube. I ain't adding any more. So, I'm sorry, but I ain't adding any more, bro. No, he got banned, bro. There's a moderator came in. So, we've got people on Twitch and YouTube right now. So, I know there's mods that are in Twitch that are moderators on YouTube. That's why I said, can someone come over and sort it out for me? We're working on it, boys. Don't panic. Oh, is that a fucking dead end? You slag. Ah, the wild Slav Jerry in chat, eh? I wonder if you'll ever make a good engine again, Slav. You're pretty good. Nice, dude. Nice. Oh, I was heartbroken the other day. Slav released a new video. I opened the title and it was like stock. I'm like, no. Nope. Absolutely not. Bacon, how you doing, brother? Oh, he's definitely a rock star, he is. Big famous man. Any more followers as of today? Ryan, what do you mean by that, bro? Sorry? What's your question? He does until he came out with a stock sound. That was it then. I need he sold all my Z-mods and went back to all my Slav Jerrys and went back to Z-mods. I knew that was going to be close, bro. Holy. See, they're tight yard, isn't he, you know? Just here to watch us grow. We're 225,000 on YouTube. Well, and a half. What we at? Nah, 100 on Twitch, bro. Again, 100 followers. You bought the A model today. The A model's great. It's just I haven't got any sounds for it. I converted one of the slabs over the other day just so I could use A motor. But I haven't got the time to be sitting adding trucks to every motor. I honestly haven't. Unfortunately, I wish I did, but I don't. Oh man, I know it is tight tonight. It's not like it's not bad. It's just this 53 foot trailer is quite long. I don't know if you guessed, but it's 53 foot long. So. Easy. Easy. Beautiful. Very nice, very nice. What are we on? 43. Nice. Where are we right now? Did we get out of Mexico, yeah? Oh yeah. Colorado. Nice. We don't need to go home for any reason, do we? Got a garage in Kansas, I think. I'm quite happy staying in this truck though. And we can make money with it. Oh, that's a fucking run. Oh, that's a run. I'll be having you, my boy. Thanking you. You'll do for me. Hell to the hell, yeah. Hey Kiwi, get yourself a shifter adapter for your gear stick to make it 18 speed off Ali. Hope. Oh, it'll be fine. Is it going to be as good as a custom American truck one for $500? No, but it will get you shifting and enjoying yourself. I know. There's one of them. There was one of them lads having an argument with us on ATS on one of the ATS Facebook pages yesterday. Someone had mentioned about 13 speed, and he's like, "Oh yeah," he's like, I fancy 13, but I've got an 18 speed shifter, so I can't do 13. Everyone's like, well, trying to explain to him that you can, and he's like, no, it's an 18. Look, and he's sending the title, bro, like, it's an 18. I'm like, I know it's an 18, bro, but it's the same fucking shifter. Yeah, donkey. What map mods? Literally very simplistic, bro. We run ATS expansion and reformer. That is it. Clean, simple, easy. Nah, I think the aluminium's gonna fuck us, bro, because they said the aluminium will be here before yeah, cheers for that, bro. Thank you, man. I've just noticed we've not got the we haven't got a sound alert in, have we? Fuck's that gone? Oh, I had it muted, you daft cunt. My bad, boys. My bad. No, I even had the alert. No, it should be good now. My bad. I had the whole thing muted. I must have... You know what it was? I must have had this up yesterday, and I've clicked the one underneath it by an accident. My bad. Appreciate the sub there, brother. Thank you. ATS expansion crashes to desktop. Does you have to be load order, bro? Depends what you're trying to run with it, bro, to be quite honest. But yeah, I mean, it's a map, so it should be at the bottom, obviously. But yeah, it just depends what you're trying to run with it, dude. I had a guy the other day telling us about, he sent us a message on Facebook, and then on, what was it? It was on Facebook, and then it was on Discord, begging for help with his mods, and he was having issues, and it was Reformer crashing his game. Right? Fine. I said, do us a favour, phone us on Discord, we'll jump in a call together, and I'll have a look for you, right? So, no problem. Yep, that's fine. Phone's on Discord. Bear in mind, we had a 4-day chat before that, and he was telling me how he's only running three mods, including Reformer, and I'm like, right, okay, that's fine. Hey, your man had 180 mods in with like no idea on any sort of load order, and the order is important. It's not as important as some people cry on about, don't get me wrong, it really isn't, but it can make your game massively smooth. But it's the grouping of your mods that are important, and then obviously the physical high or low is massively. And I literally had a 4-day chat with him. He's like, I've tried this, I've tried that, and I'm trying to think of everything, and then I was getting annoyed, so I'm like, phone us on a video call, let's get it sorted, like, I'll help you. Getting 180 mods, bro, and it was like mods from like 1964, like some of them I hadn't even heard of myself. Is your map mods order does matter? Oh yeah, well they all do matter, don't get me wrong, but what I'm saying is, like, I used to have my mods incredibly wrong, but because they were still in kind of order, do you know what I mean? I know what I'm trying to say. Mate, the KWs look clean, you know. I was thinking of doing a bit of work to it, you know, but I think I'm going to leave it this colour. It looks gangster. You're on 315, nice. Yeah, I think like that sort of 3 to 4 I could hit quite easily. like no problem, because I'm running literally no map mods, well 2. So minimal map mods. I used to run 20 map mods, and each map mod had like 4, 5 or 6 full mods per map. I used to run well over 15 traffic mods, you know, so, and then I used to run all Z-mod sounds, which I don't bother now, because that man's gotten, I don't know what's happened to him, but his sounds aren't great. So yeah, I definitely 300 to 400 would be manageable, no problem. Yeah, it's a clean setup, this, bro. Woofed. Are you still awake? You want to smoke? I fancy one, like. You going for one? Oh, hell yeah, I'll come for one. Won't be long, chat. Just gonna go and plough the missus for 2 minutes with me little John Deere. she's got work tomorrow and she's been gaming that late. Bless her. What's mad is I'm at work right now. Oh, it's such a bad job. I hate it. Now, I can't believe why my computer's made me game so much smoother, bro. I knew how laggy my PC was being. Like, if I dragged the file from here to there, it was like really laggy. I knew there was something not right. What a difference. Ah, it runs mint. Oh, mate, like, obviously multiplayer is a whole different ball game, you know, as you all know, but it's so nice. I've doubled my resolution, kept the same settings, doubled my resolution, and probably gained about 40 frames. Yeah, KI, I'm the same, normally about once a year, but this computer got hammered when I built it, and I was just very messy with it, trying all different games, and you know. So multiplayer build tomorrow, so I've got to build my profile back, and then I've got to build a new server, so get that built tomorrow. Just going to make a cheeky 15 slot and just see how it goes. I'm going to turn the traffic right down though, because I think it'll be quite popular. I'm the same, Chris, yeah. I'm very lucky. I mean, I backed everything up. I've got an 8 terabyte Google Drive, so I'm quite lucky. I just banged everything on there, and I've got 2 gig up, 2 gig down, so it ain't a bad job. The cool thing is all my streaming stuff stays where it is on the stream PC, so oh, it was mad, like going from being homeless, previously living with me dad, well, my dad living with me, and previously having 80 meg down and 20 meg up, that we made work, don't get me wrong, and then being homeless and forced into this home because it was the only one I could get in 5 months, and then ending up with a house with no neighbours, fully detached, you know, and 2000 meg up, 2000 meg down. I mean, it was like someone was upstairs looking down on me. It really was. Howie, it's just I'm just doing a half an hour test stream tonight. I just wiped the computer, so we're just doing a 30-minute test stream. We've been live for 21 minutes so far, so got about 9 minutes left. Yeah, nice, Chris. I mean, I'll be honest, if I wasn't doing this as a job, I would have just stuck with a 1 gig up and down, but because I ended up on a business route, it worked out at an extra £10 a month to go for 2 gig up and 2 gig down, you know, so it was one of them. And you also got I also got an Asus router, like a 6G one, which is nice, I must admit. Yeah, Harry, I'm just being sarcastic, bro. To answer your question, I don't know how long I'll be on. I'm just having fun. I'm doing a server build tomorrow, so, you know. Bit pissed off that I won't be building my rig this month, to be honest, but as soon as the stuff comes in, then we'll get on with the rig build. But the way I wanted it to work was, I wanted to lose 5 days off this month, wages, so 5 days off this month from Twitch and YouTube, and 5 days off the start of next month. That's how I was going to do it. So do a 10-day build, take 5 days off one month and 5 days off the next month. So instead of losing 10 days out of a month, just lose 5 days out of each. You know what I mean? That's the way I wanted it to work, but the aluminium hasn't even been shipped yet. They reckon it's going to be here by the 4th, but it's not. It can't be. If I'm wrong, great, but yeah, I don't think so. So here's a question. Obviously you guys are on 1080p. Do you think the screens look any sharper for you guys than normal? Because I don't think. I can't see it. It is smooth as butter though. Absolutely sick. Very happy with it. I used to run like tons of traffic mods and all that, but I find the SES traffic quite busy now, to be honest. I don't have any problems with it at all. I feel like some towns we go to, I feel like there's a shit ton of traffic, so it feels quite good. Hiya Bubba, how you doing, brother? Max in with the 8-month sub. Hell fucking yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Appreciate that 8-month support there, bro. Thank you. Alright Chris, enjoy. I believe someone found it funny. Yeah, I use JBX and PNG at the moment. JBX and PNG, and as long as I'm not driving the Pitzer 389, it looks fucking unreal. Honestly. I did put the window tint in for the Pitzer this time, just so we could try it. But yeah, I mean, if my game looked like this all the time, bro, like, well happy. Just a JBX 3, but from what I've heard, JBX 2 might be the better option. I don't know. Hey Odin, for the server, is there anything in particular that you would want in the server that's kind of cheap? Is there anything you can think of? So I'm going with the stretch wheel pack that I've got. That's free. Obviously we're going with the K100 from Overfloater. Obviously all the John Ruder stuff with the John Ruder 362 as well. And then just keeping it basic but simple, you know. Is there anything that you can think of that I'm missing? that you would like in? Because I know you're in a lot. JBX. I mean, I paid $90 for JBX 3. I've never used JBX 2, so. But it doesn't get updated enough, in my opinion, to be worth it. But it does look good. I use it, so clearly, you know. So you think maybe he's a cheaper reefer? What about Brian's Moderns reefer? Because I've never really used it, and it's cheap. Yeah, leave it with us, but you think maybe he's a gangster reefer, yeah? Streams crash, does it? Oh, okay. Just type in Brian, look, yeah. Right, what I'll do is I'll think I'll get it up first, and we'll get a player base for the locals, and then I'll put a poll up and let you decide. I've tried. It's already getting bad to get in, and I do want it to be popular because I'm going to start using it like a lot. So it's no good if there's no one in. You know what I mean? Like if it gets too bad where I'm only got 3 regulars that come in, and when they're asleep, what the fuck do I do? You know? So. Yeah, leave it with us and I'll have a think. But yeah, I won't do Brian's trailer, Odin, because obviously you don't have it. But the reason I was thinking Brian's is because I know a lot of people don't have Bart's. Bart's is 25, Brian's is 15. So I was thinking of trying to incorporate a bit more of Brian's stuff in, because his stuff's so reasonably priced and so nice. Worked out at about £7 for a trailer. I was like, that's great, and really good spec as well. No, there's a lot of the newer boys don't. I know they don't, and probably count about 12 people that I know that don't have any Bart stuff at all. So. More sort of early day boys, but don't worry. I'll sort it. I wouldn't leave you stuck anyway. If I decide to go down Brian's route just to make it cheaper for everyone else, I'll buy you Brian's trailer. There's no issue. Don't worry about it. I wouldn't leave you out, mate, don't panic. I'm just more thinking long term, that's all. So, you know, because he's got the Benson curved Mack sort of style flatbed, which is gangster. But some of the best logging trailers out there, so. And it's sort of, you know, $15, $10 a go. It's, if we did one once a month or something, it's a bit more affordable for people, you know. Oh, you're good, dude. Hey, Dean, don't worry about it. 10 days in the economy mod profile, it's returned your love. Oh, it's where it's at, Glenn, I'm telling you. It's definitely where it's at. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be just getting the server up and getting it running. And then we'll go from there. Still got like 850 miles to go, boys. Holy. It's not. Oh, it's not sending us up and back, is it? Please say no. It's not making us do a U, is it? Oh no. No, it's just a big run, that's fine. I thought it was going to send us up and Yui is back. No, absolutely not. Yeah, so server build tomorrow, and I've got to build my profile. So you probably have very little content tomorrow, and then either a test multi tomorrow night or just single, just because I've got it set up. And then Wednesday, put the new CPU in, gangster. Obviously going to go trucking, more than likely on single to test it out. But yeah, leave it with us. We'll get it sorted. I'm going to probably return back to multiplayer nighttime, single player daytimes. I should really try and put the farming in, but I'm just loving the setup, bro. Like I'm just loving the trucking. I really am. You guys seem to be loving it as well, so I'm just gonna enjoy it. Mr. Sorkin 1990, how you doing, bro? How much I've spent on it, I have no idea, because we've had other wheels and other frames and different seats and different monitors over the past 13 years. So how much I spent, I don't know. But up until about 2 months ago, to replace the setup would be about just under £3,400 for the whole setup, and then another 5.5 for the screens and the PC and screens, just under 5.5. Rest of the setup 3.5, well, just under 3.4. So you're looking at just under sort of 9.4 for everything if you were to rebuy it today. But again, how much we've actually spent, I have no idea. Don't know, don't care. It's an investment, and it's me life at this point. Just keep ploughing it in. You guys keep watching, we keep trucking. Well, even if you weren't watching, I'd still be trucking. Are we gonna move or what? That light green. Oh, there's been an accident or something. Yeah, I would say Project Next Gen's definitely worth it. It's constantly getting updated as well, bro, so, you know what I mean? Okay, Fee, good luck, man. Yeah, good luck. Oh, what a cloud behind us right now. Holy. Oh, we've got to go and have a look at that. That is sick. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Oh, she's a beaut. Can't get over how smooth everything is, bro. It's mad. Should have wiped it fucking months ago. What a difference. What a difference. Where on the map are you right now? Well, I know we're heading up north. So, hang on. We're in Price right now. Yeah, Provo Price sort of area. Where we are right now. Just learning the owner operator is down. Yeah. No, it's all good. So Scotty's taking a little bit of a break. Will definitely return. 100%. He's had a bit of hardship with it. In the meantime, I'm going to put one up myself. Slightly different, slightly the same concept. Little bit different mod order, and I'll try. Cause I've done servers in the past, and they can be a nightmare. They really can. So I'll simplify it a little bit just to get as much Team Workshop shit off as possible. I'm going to use my laptop and a different profile to do the server, so if I do need to update, you know, I don't have to take all my optionals out, then update, then put all my optionals back in, or turn the simulator on to do it. So I'm going to set everything up properly, a little bit more professional, keep it away from Steam Workshop so we don't have as many updates. So yeah, I'm going to sort it. It should be up by tomorrow. Only biggest difference will be 362 will be in there, no Z mods in, and the Overflow K100 will be in. Right, time to hit the dark, boys. Time to hit the dark. Did we drop all the remotes again? I need a fucking remote shelf or something, bro. It's becoming a joke. Jesus. This is, oh, there we go. What's my frame rate doing through there? 49? That's livable. So technically if the new chip was 10% better, I would probably get about an extra 5 frames. So, but we'll see how that goes. It's also 4K can be quite, yeah, quite different. Oh, this is the 2WS from Slab Jerry, the 3406E. Beautiful motor, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to put it up anyway and we'll just see how it goes. But I need somewhere to go. I need, you know, I do this pretty much 7 days a week, so I need a multiplayer somewhere to go. So it's been time, it's been coming. So I'm gonna load up a 15 slot one because I think I pay for a 30 or 40 or something like that. So I'll knock it on to 15 slots and we'll see how it goes. If it's really rough and jumpy, we'll bring it down to 10 or 8, you know. But we'll see how it goes. I don't think we'll have any issues filling it. I mean, can't see it. Okay, now. Salt Lake City, here we come, boys. Hell yeah. Big Salt Lake City, fuck yeah. Yeah, 13 in this one, bro. Yeah, 13. Yeah, it's quite big power though. It's 850 now. So yeah, 850. So she's big horsepower. So yeah, the only thing I would say is if you're going to join a new server, is make sure whatever job you were doing is finished. So if you are playing the Die Hard economy, make sure whatever job you were doing is finished, because with a couple of the mod changes it might send you back home, you know. I've got no cruise control. I had to redo my keybinds today. I must have forgot the cruise control. Yeah. Bollocks. Yeah, modded, yeah. That's it. No, exactly. Yeah, PNG's always moving forward, you know, that's the benefit to PNG. JBX looks great, don't get me wrong. The nighttime JBX is gangster. Absolutely. Oh, that works out perfect. We'll drop that and we'll shove her straight in there. Hell yeah. And I'll do my cruise control while I'm here. Sick. Nice. Alright, turn that off. That's off. Keys out. So that can go off. Beautiful. We'll send that. I'll just sort out my... yeah, we do need fuel. I'll have to go on to the next one, I think. I know. I thought I had the cruise control set, to be honest, but there was a bit of a confusion with me shit, to be fair, so it got a bit mixed up when I swapped two out. Where's the resume control? There we go. Yeah, and I think the pizza now should have the window tint on. I don't know if it'll be noticeable from here. Oh, it is noticeable from there. Holy. Yeah, it's definitely not clear anymore. Holy. Oh, wow, that might be too dark. Holy shit. We'll run it. We'll see. Holy. That is dark, bro. Compare that to the compare that to that. Yeah, there's a big difference. Holy. Yeah, we might have to set the tint out. Jesus. Yeah, but the pizza in the daytime, bro, is terrible. I don't know why, but it's actually whiter than the. So you know, I was having like all me like my daytimes now were getting quite bright. It actually gets brighter than outside the cab. I was in my pizza the other day, came out the cab like this, and it was brighter in the cab than it was out the cab. So I don't really know what to do about it because it was white and everything out. It was super strange. That's why I stopped driving it. Yeah, the Ruder trucks have a very small tint, so if you see how bright this is with the window down, it's a very small difference, very small, but it's perfect. That was weird, bro, and it wasn't all the time, Auden, and I am using 2 graphic mods obviously, but super weird it was. Yeah, Pizza uses Modguard. Modguard's great, I like Modguard. I think there's a lot of people mixed up out there that are getting a bit confused between Modguard and Modify. They are 2 different programs. Hiya Jerky, do Moser adapters fit all AliExpress wheels, or no, most of them. So it's not an adapter, Moser's a quick release. So I've got a Moser quick release on this wheel for instance, right? But then I've got an SCI adapter to fit the wheel to it. Depends on the wheel. If it's a 70mm PCD, then it'll fit straight on the quick release. If it's not a 70mm and it's like this, where this is a 3 bolt hole, you need an adapter kit to fit the quick release, you know. Your tint's not that dark. Is there other tint on the Discord, is there? Yeah, I need a very, very light tint. No, it's just on the Pizza's Discord, Chris. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, right? Big AliExpress guy here. Generally have nothing bad to say about a lot of the Ali stuff, right? But I did buy an 18-inch Ali wheel and it felt terrible. So if I'd never had one of these, I would never know. But the quality difference in this versus an Ali wheel, like obviously the blue one's probably a bit better to show you because you can see it better on the camera, but the quality of this in comparison to an AliExpress 18 or 16 inch wheel is just night and day. Completely different. Like Logitech and, you know, Fanatec difference, you know? Completely different. So I would highly recommend, I don't care where you buy them from, you know, I want to keep thinking I'm pushing ATS accessories all the time. I ain't. Buy it from a truck shop in America, I don't give a shit. Doesn't affect me at all, but you need the 3-hole adapter kit to convert it over to 70mm PCD, and then obviously the wheel. Personally, I've got another one of these on the way from ATS accessories just because it's easy. I can buy the wheel and I can buy the adapter from the same place, and everything, when it turns up, I can put it straight on and use it, you know? Yeah, that's what this is, Terry. That's from him. Yeah. I know there is. The 18-inch one I bought was 18-inch wood from Ali. Same type of thing as this, but oh man, it was bad crack. It just didn't feel nothing like this. They're just different. But the smaller wheels from Ali are great. The 350s, you know, the 14-inch. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Do you own, what sort of wheel do you own now, Jakey, if you don't mind me asking? And what size are you wanting to go to? This is 16. I found 18 too big, personally. Oh mate, what a difference in the game running though. Runs great. How do I get better looking? I don't, bro. I'm getting fatter every stream, honestly. Yeah, I need a genuine shifter from him and the button box, so we'll have... At the end of the day, right, I ain't going to be a dickhead to you, and I know everybody's budget's different, but on 65-inch screens with a 5090 and all the shit you've got, just buy it once. Buy yourself a good wheel, whatever you want. Bear in mind, if you buy a coloured one, you're stuck with that colour forever. That's all I'm saying. But honestly, dude, just treat yourself to a proper wheel. You will not regret it. So what wheelbase are you on right now, Jakey? So this wheel I'm running is the same size as the Moza one. So literally the same size. We're gonna run out of fuel, aren't we? Oh yeah. Oh, we're gonna run out of fuel all day, bro. I need to get in there. R16, nice. Currently, when you say currently, that implies you're changing. Amazing how many people got sucked into that Moza wheel, bro. Honest to God. Where do I need to be? I've got 3 gallons of fuel left. I ain't making it up there. So I'll need emergency fuel. I'm not going to need emergency fuel for much, but we are going to need it. Trying to just keep the truck rolling. I've got 1 gallon of fuel left, that's it. It's gonna run out soon, bro. I'm not saying not to get the Moser wheel, it's just amazing how many people got pulled into it. If I put my foot down now, it's gonna run out, innit? I know. Zero gallons in the tank. Oh, there it goes. I knew it was going. Easy. 3.49 a gal as well, not bad. Eco look easy to get into, yeah. Yeah, they made it same as Logitech. It was just a new G27, G29. Put it in people's faces and, you know, get it sold. Me, I'm using SimMagic. Yeah, SimMagic. I think SimMagic's a really good stopgap in between a sort of, you know, Moser, then there's Fanatec step up a little bit, and then obviously SimMagic, and then you've got your big boy, you know, Acertec wheels and SimiCube and all them, but they're like another whole jump, you know, like these are 700, and this is their top boy, but then you've got another big jump up again, you know, so I'm very, very happy where I am. Can't say it's amazing yet. I love the feel, I love the smoothness, I love the fact that I could bring all my Moser stuff and put it on here without losing the ability of using the Moser stuff. Because bear in mind, I had 10 quick releases at £50 each. It's £500 just to replace the quick releases. So to be able to take all my wheels and everything straight onto SimMagic with a big selling point for me, massive. But long term, I've only had it 6 months. Done about a year on SimMagic as a whole. My old base is right up there. Loved that base. That base was great. Hey buddy, how you doing? Oh yeah, we couldn't have got that any better, bro, I don't think. I'll show you around the truck a bit while we're here. Chrome's looking well, minder. Chrome's looking clean, boy. Oh, mate. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, boy. Not bad. The wheels aren't good, but these are a cheap wheel. So these are the free wheels that I'm gonna put in the owner op server. I think it'll, I like the Alco wheels. Comes with Freightliner, Pete wheels, Kenworth wheels. It's free. Comes with lug nuts and that as well. I think it's a good little pack. So, yeah. I'm going to keep the Jaspers wheels in because they're the cleanest wheels out there. What's my fuel tank chrome looking like? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. These are probably about a 28, 30-inch wheel-ish. They're not as big as the 32s on the Conbar ones, but they're a nice set of wheels, bro. Hell yeah. That's a nice unit, isn't it? Shouldn't really wrap your chains up like that, though. Pretty bad unit. Yeah, that's a bit of detail on there, bro. Holy. She's a clean setup, bro. Starting to fall for this Kenny a little bit. See, I tell you what's interesting as well. Not a fan of the freight shaker in a flat top. I don't like that at all. I don't know why, but the sleeper's got a really weird shape to it. Not a fan of that at all. W900, think it looks sick as a flat top. Pete, flat top, gangster. But nah, day cab for that freighter shaker. It's actually what we're currently saving up for right now. I'll show you in the catalogue. I don't think we'll have any used options. We'll check the used market. But we're saving up to rebuy our multiplayer truck in single player. What we're actually doing right now. So I need to be in here. So we're going with that. I think. Is that the option we're going with? So it'll be day cab, classic XL, yeah, that's it. With the long. And we'll stick a reasonably priced motor in it just to get an idea on the cost. C12, 10 grand. 21,000, 121,000. Ain't bad. Obviously, we'll, oh, it's clean, like, I can't wait to get that rebuilt. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'll show you through the fleet. So this is our single player. We use an economy mod, slightly more relaxed economy mod, but we've been going about 130 days, and yeah, we'll run through the setup of now. So this is the truck we started the profile with. Obviously, these trucks might look high, but I can't air them out in the garage. But yeah, this is the Pitzer 389 flat top. This is what we started life as. It is gone under a lot of different modifications, but this is the finished build now. Couple of little jobs to do on it, but nothing major. It's running a 700-800 horsepower motor. It's about to get a Detroit in it, so the Detroit's going in this. But beautiful truck, 18 speed, love it. Drove it for a long time. About 250,000 miles on the clock now, so she's good. Highway killer, second truck. We've got this one's a saw point. We're actually probably going to sell this, but it's not worth a lot of money. But we're probably going to sell it, so we won't talk about that. This is our second Pitzer. So we like the other Pitzer so much. I actually bought this one not so long ago. I wanted to do a completely different style of build. That was Rusty, Jakey. That was Rusty, the green one. The white and green, that is Rusty. That's literally the same truck. Haven't changed, just we built it out. It's been about 10 different paint jobs. It's had all sorts done to it. That was Rusty. So, yeah, this is the second Pitzer we bought. Very simple, clean, similar to the other build, slightly different. We've got our, this was originally our second truck we bought. So this is the Doms. We actually bought this second on the profile. The problem is we have to sell it and rebuy it every update, which is getting a bit old if I'm honest. But yeah, super clean, day cab, Detroit in it I think, or a Cummins in it, I can't remember. But very simple, very clean, very like old school. I love this truck. It's the stacks, man. It's the stacks. And then what else have we got in the arsenal? We've got the Ram, which we don't use very often. I did about a 2 or 3 day stream sesh with it. We've got a trailer for it as well, obviously. But set of wheels on it, set of lights on it, super clean. Did exhaust on it as well. Simple, easy. And then last but not least is our newest addition to the fleet, which is our A model Kenworth. So this is a W900 A model from CT Modern. Very, very simple build. Just built it literally about a week ago, so no extras on it. Very simplistic. Obviously could end up as a day cab, could end up as anything. Just started out, just bought it. Really like it. Completely different vibe on the inside to the original W9. So just slate, simple, clean. So that's the profile so far, day 130-ish. Trailer-wise, not really a lot changed. Just keep buying them, keep going as much as we can. Multiple different trailers now. But yeah, we just keep hauling, keep buying. That's what we're here for, innit? Currently going down the Freightliner route. So on my multiplayer, we just bought the Freightliner. So we built our Freightliner on multiplayer, built it out to be the same as that guy Monique's. His truck. I just sold it, so we do an owner-operator based on that profile where we only own one truck. So we sold that, and then we bought the glider, because I don't use the glider on here very often. And I'm gonna now buy the Freightliner on this profile because I've never drove it on here. Means I can use all my good wheels, all my sounds, like I can do whatever I want with it, you know. It really has grown, but you gotta remember, bro, like 5-hour plus streams mainly, 130 days in, you know. It is American Truck Sim. Austin, I don't support that type of modding, unfortunately, bro. It's not really my scene. I try and stay simple with it. I fully am aware that that is probably the best 389 on the market, but that style of modding I don't support. So don't let me put you off. If you want it, buy it, enjoy it. So I have Cooper on Steam Workshop. Changes a lot of things. Oh, we can go straight. Can we go straight out on the main road? No? No. Yeah, mainly the price per mile, you know. Obviously depending on trailer and things as well. But yeah, this one brings it down to about $8-ish a mile on a maxed out profile. I take anything over $4, so I don't just do $8 mile runs, but I do anything over. Oh, price doesn't matter, dude. $150 all in for the Joe Collins mod. Haven't got a problem with that. It's a lot of money, but with the hours I do 200 to 250 hours a month streaming and gaming. So $150 is not bad. But it's an edited mod, so it's an STS edit, and I just can't support that. I would be a hypocrite to support it. So it's like someone taking my video from today and putting their own voiceover on it, or changing, I don't know, putting a board around the outside of it and then go making £5 million with that video. Would I be happy with that? No, I wouldn't. So bit extreme, but you get what I mean. It's on Steam Workshop. One of the guys in chat might help you out. I can't spell it very well. Tam might be able to help you. I'm not too sure, bro. It possibly is CT's. I struggle to know whose is what, dude. I know Texas Chrome's is. I don't think CT's is. I'm not too sure. One of the reasons why I haven't bought it is just for that reason. I don't support that type of stuff, you know. But I'm not sure. It could be. It's the one thing that put me off. I get so lost with all the modders now. It's the only type of modding that SCS don't support, is that type of modding. So they love all, like, I thought they didn't like paid mods at all, but no, it was nothing to do with that. It was just sort of edited stuff they're not a fan of, and I respect that. But yeah, CTs, I'm not sure. CTs were bought and sent to me, bought for me from someone else, so but yeah, I've not really noticed. I mean, I don't even know, how would you check? You would just go into the dealership, wouldn't you? I think. Yeah, if it's an edited truck, it would be in the, you wouldn't be able to get the standard W9 anymore, would you? Buy a lot of modded trucks is for the yeah, same here. Mate, don't get me wrong, outside, and I say this to so many modders, I love the pit set, I really do, but I say this to a lot of people about it, is there's just not enough on the inside for me. And the problem is with that is I spend my whole life on the inside of the cockpit, literally. So I don't go outside of the truck very often. I don't drive in third person. I don't spend much time in third person. So for me, the interior is more important than anything. Don't get me wrong, I like a nice looking truck, but you get what I'm putting down. Gonna go make sure everyone's asleep. I'm gonna definitely finish this job at least, but I don't know how long I'll be on tonight. It was genuinely meant, like, I'm not even joking, it was meant to be a half an hour test stream. So the only yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I tell you what, actually, what I might do is instead, because I know what I'm like. I'm never gonna come off. I need to do the multiplayer server tomorrow, so I'm gonna call it now. Seeing as though I was only meant to be on for a little bit. Oh, the test went really well. It's running great. I mean, fantastically well. I mean, if I can gain an extra 10 to 15 frames out of the new CPU, done. Like, I'll stay 4K all the time. Looks fantastic, honestly, and it runs so smooth. So I think 1440p would probably run the same sort of smoothness. So yeah, I've got me multiplayer to sort out tomorrow. I haven't even got a multiplayer profile anymore, so I've got the actual save, but I've got no mods for it. One last route for the people. Mate, it's already 1:30. If I go for a smoke now, I'm going to come back. I'm going to get on. The problem is I'm addicted. I'm not doing this for you guys. Oh, I did a full PC wipe today, bro. Hence the shit photograph. So I was just wanting to make sure everything was dialed. Running so much better. Like, honestly, night and day. So bear in mind, I'm running the same settings I run on 2K. So fully maxed out, 200% scale, and level 3 on the config in the reflections. Everything fully maxed out. And I've gone from sort of a rough 30-ish to mid-40s in most areas, and then highway, you know, 70, 80 frames. I've gone from that to triple 4K, same settings, 200% scaling, and I don't think I dropped under 50 frames once. I think I got 49 or 47 in one of the places in Mexico, but other than that, I was well over 100 frames most of the stream, and it was like butter as well. That's the thing. It was running like shit though. Like, this is how bad my PC was getting. I couldn't get this, and I couldn't move it to here quickly. It was kind of like this to get it anywhere. Like, it was bad. Like, it was bad. It's not like I've got a slouch of a PC really, so it was bad. Bad too. Bad too. Bad too. I did. I put it off for about 3 months. What was nice was me missus kind of she's not a computer person. She likes gaming, but she's not really big into the computers. No idea really, you know. But what was nice is she saw how much of a ball's ache it was today. Even though I don't do anything on the PC, I don't use it for anything other than gaming. I've got obviously this is where I do most of my accounts and anything channel related, anything streaming videos, anything like that. This is where I game on my desk, farming, whatever I'm fancy doing. So this purely just gets used for this. But I noticed, I think it was about 6 months ago, I noticed it was bad. You know, it was bad. 65 HUD is cool, but can't be doing it. I know, I can't. I've got to pack it in, bro. To be honest, the government sorted that out for us. I haven't been on the hub since, so they've sorted it. So I ain't even lying, bro. Ain't even lying. Right. If Studio 14's on, I'm gonna raid him. If he's not, I'm not raiding. I can't be asked. As lazy. As lazy. He is on. Hey, get up there. Right, I raid this guy because he always raids me. I never get to raid him back because I'm always in bed early. Lol. Right. Server time tomorrow. You might not see me. You probably will see me late on, just chilling. So yeah, server time tomorrow. I'll try and get it sorted all day tomorrow, but if not, I might take a break and come back and chill tomorrow night. But next day or two, we'll have a server again. Much love, chat. Peace out. Have a good night. Take it easy.